Hey guys, Mick Meaney here, and today I'm going to show you a powerful way to increase your online sales so you can make more profit. So this is actually going to triple your sales, and it works well for e-com retailers, for digital product vendors, for service providers, freelancers, you name it. Whatever you're doing online, this is going to help you. It's actually a 12-step plan that's guaranteed to maximize your profit. Now, you see, a few years ago, I realized that I was missing out on a lot of revenue. I mean, practically everyone in my market space was selling low ticket items. They were ebooks that cost around $7 each, and I was selling my own one too, but almost everyone else seemed to be doing a lot better than I was. It felt kind of confusing because on the surface at least, it looked like we were all doing pretty much the same thing, but I wasn't getting anywhere near the same results. And that is because I wasn't seeing the bigger picture. The fact is, there was a lot more going on than I initially realized. What I wasn't seeing was, well, lots of offers were being made behind the scenes, and a lot of them were happening after the customers bought the ebook. You see, this technique has the power to turn a $7 sale into hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And it works like this. The low ticket item is only really there to create an impulse buy. It switches on the desire to buy, and then immediately after that initial purchase, the customer has a chance to buy a second, more expensive product. And then another, and another. And you can see where this is going. You've probably seen this before. You've maybe even experienced this as a customer. The technique is called upselling, but my version has a twist. It actually has 12 twists. Now, the problem with upselling is usually it's done very badly, and it's almost always done as an afterthought. And because it isn't planned out very well, the results aren't very good. But by the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to use it to increase your sales quickly. So I'm going to give you a 12-step plan right now, and it's called the triple sales method. And this is a method that has been inspired by Frank Kern. So credit where it's due. I initially found much of these lessons from studying Frank Kern, and he possibly got it from someone else. It's all going to start with step one, which is to solve the problem the product creates. So what you need to do is find out the problem that your core offer creates. So a good way of looking at it is if you're selling a thing that's going to catch 2,000 fish, where are people going to store all the fish? So that solution, that storage solution, is the upsell. It solves the problem that the product creates. Once you have that figured out, you have to acknowledge the purchase. So what you need to do is thank them immediately for the purchase. So when they land on the upsell page, they get a thank you and they know that they're in the right place. So you acknowledge the purchase that they've just made so they feel confident that something hasn't gone wrong, things aren't going weird, they're in exactly the right place. They are where they need to be. Then you reveal the problem. So you help them to solve the problem before it happens. It's very important that you address that problem like almost immediately. First of all, you have to thank them. Let them know that they're in the right place. Then you reveal the problem. And then you demonstrate how the problem occurs. And you have to prove that it's real. So you have to delve into a little bit of social proof. At this stage, you have to provide evidence that the problem exists, other people have experienced it, and the solution works. Then you have to educate them about the problem and the solution. So you've proven that it's real, but now you have to show them that the solution is the best possible option for them right now. Then you present your solution, which is going to be your offer. And this, I have found, works best when it's quite short, condensed, and you don't really spend too much time trying to sell it. As long as you highlight the problem, offer the solution, you're okay. But to really maximize the sales, you need a level of exclusivity. So this is going to be never seen before. It's a brand new solution that's available to only a small few. And listen, because it's on an upsell page, it is exclusive. It is going to only a small portion of the people who enter in to your marketing messages. So it is exclusive. And then you have the benefits. You need to really pile on the benefits. The benefits are going to be the emotional trigger, the emotional reaction. So you sell to the emotions, not so much on the logic at this stage. We need a little bit of logic in there in the form of features, but we really hammer home the benefits in an emotional way. I've actually got another separate video that's going to run you through the differences between features and benefits. I recommend that you watch that video because it's going to be very useful for you at this stage. And then you bring in the price. You tell them why it's a great deal. And at this stage, you can make it clear that it's a special offer, that not everyone else is going to get this. And then you bring in a harder level of scarcity. So at this point, you reaffirm that there's limited spaces available. It's a time-sensitive offer. You explicitly call that out. You can allude to it previously in the exclusivity stage, but right now you want to really put it front and center. You might want to even include a countdown timer, which then redirects when the counter hits 0. Then we need a risk reversal. You don't have to do this, so you don't really need it. I think if you're new to this kind of thing, you're new to copywriting, new to selling, then include it until you get a bit more confident. But risk reversal in the form of a money-back guarantee or something, it doesn't always have to be a money-back guarantee. It could just be a promise that you will work with them, you will help them until they achieve the results that you promise. So it could be something, just some way to remove that risk because they're uncertain, they're not sure if they're making the right decision here. So you need to deal with that potential objection and handle it properly in the form of making it feel safe. Then you have the close. So this is a very powerful closing technique because what we need to do is, we have a few options here, so we can compare it to other solutions on the market, and then we can prove why your one is better. So we can do a direct comparison. Another way is to use time expansion. A way to do that is spread out the cost over time. So let's say they're going to buy a high ticket item. You want to make sure that they understand the cost over, let's say, the course of days or weeks or months. So let's say it's a $300 product. You could say it's like $10 a day. That's the true cost. Or you can put it into other terms. So let's go back one. So true worth of the offer. So you could say, let's say it's a weight loss product, right? And you break it down so it comes out at $3 a day. What you could do then is put it into other terms. So you could say, well, what else can you get for $3 a day? What's the true worth of this? So $3 a day, you could probably get a coffee or a donut, right? Which is going to be bad for you anyway. So you can just stop spending money on that and spend the $3 a day on this instead and get amazing results. So there's a few closing options for you. And when you put all these in conjunction and work them together in the form of one sales letter or one VSL, video sales letter, you're going to increase your conversions. And then on the next page, you have another upsell. So again, think about the problem that this upsell creates. It's going to create some problem. All products create solutions that then create more problems. So that's just the customer journey. So practically every product we think about has this scenario. If you buy a new phone, what happens? You need a case for the phone. You need a good cell carrier, a phone carrier, right? You need a good data package. So every purchase has a problem, and this way you will really increase your sales. You're going to triple your sales pretty easily, because around 1 in 3 people will purchase an upsell product. So when you do it right, that is, you can get some pretty good conversion rates as a result. Okay, if you found this useful, give it a thumbs up below. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. That's good data for me to have as well. And if you did find it useful and you want more of these, then hit the subscribe button and click the little notification bell so you get notified the next time I upload one of these vids. Okay, thank you for watching and take care. See you soon.